have a slightly different
But the pins are so clean.
Hey, look, it's Titus again.
Titus has a nice logo. I'll give him that.
This game is so good.
It's weird, man. Like, I'm trying to think of the worst game I paid for.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
I'm just glad I never bought stuff like this and got like screwed over.
We used to have much better like return policies that you could use.
True.
Well, yeah, but because you can't do that nowadays, because you can immediately copy everything if you want and just steal it. Like, yeah, back then you had to physically return it. They were like, all right, cool,
Come on,
thanks.
Superman, get up.
And the guy at the store could just put it in and be like, all right, it's working, thanks, man.
Yeah, this still this looks really. This still really pixelated and crappy looking.
I know.
The Retrotink did not really help this out.
I just don't understand how like you can finish a game like this and then pop it in and someone QA'd it and they were like, yeah, it's good to go. Let's release it.
So there's a whole story behind the making of this game where like they had these ideas and they were working on it, and then I think Warner Brothers stopped funding development, and so they're like, we just have to put out the game that we have. So I can't take off anymore.
Yeah, what the hell? That'd be the easiest part of the game.
And they're working on a PlayStation version, right? That never came out.
It didn't tell you. One more page.
Take off, land with Z, accelerate with B, brake with R. So I need Z and then B.
You just have to tap it once to take off. Nope.
That's it, but you have to hold down B to start going anywhere.
So you can't hover like a...
What sense does it
Well,
make
we've already lost.
to fly through rings?
Yeah,
Like
what is the point?
So the story is that Lex Luthor has kidnapped Jimmy, Lois, and Professor Hamilton, who is someone no one gives a fuck about.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
He was kind of a character in the series.
He's a character.
That helped Superman, but then in the Ultimate and Justice League, you find out that like he actually hates Superman.
Why?
Like he's scared of what he represents and whatnot, so he helps develop this gene-altering serum to so humanity can fight back.
It's funny, in Far Cry 5, the worst goddamn part of the game is when you do that little style test where you fly through rings also. God. This looks so frustrating.
And there are speedrunners for this game. Mostly because they hate themselves.
For everything.
So.
Are there speedruns for like games like Final Fantasy 7 and stuff?
Oh yeah. But that's like, oh, it takes 8 hours.
Yeah.
As compared to 40 hours or whatever.
It's just crazy. That's one of the toughest parts for me to find anything good to watch, like if I do turn on Twitch, is because like people tend to play games super quick because they're doing it for like the 4th time or whatever. Not necessarily a speedrun, but I'm like,
Yeah,
no, I want to see someone organically playing it.
Yeah,
like,
you have to look for blind playthroughs.
like they're just dumb as me. They don't know what the hell's going on. They're figuring it out like I'm like, yeah, I've done this before. Yeah, we're gonna go do this. We're gonna skip
No one could have like really. You know, I think the rings level's pretty good, but
yeah, someone had a meeting. Like there were meetings and stuff about this.
you go so fast. Like this is horrible.
I think
the
the acceleration is all. Yeah, there was a bug in the acceleration too. There's a really good story about this game.
But there's a lot of games that are bad though, where you think, all right, people like sat down and like didn't go home until 9 o'clock at night because they were making it.
Midnight.
Let me tell you about Rock Revolution.
What's that?
During the rock band craze of the late aughts,
Okay.
Konami was like, "Hey, we actually made the rhythm games. Like they made Guitar Freak and whatnot. So they're like, we're gonna get into the game. We're gonna make Rock Revolution." Came out on Wii, 360, PS3, and DS.
So all the big hitters.
If you want to have fun, go look up what the drum set for Rock Revolution looks like. There's a star drum pad and a like crescent moon drum pad, and a circle and a square and a triangle, and like they don't look like drums.
I'm looking it up.
Only one of the games used vocals, and weirdly enough, it was the DS game,
That doesn't
developed
make
by
any sense, man.
HB Studios.
All right, my friend is watching this with his daughter, and it was Zaya. So everybody say hello. Hello, Zaya.
Hi, Zaya.
Hi, Zaya. Hopefully
I'm
she's
sorry
still
we were
watching it.
cursing.
Sorry about cursing. Sorry about giving out my phone number by accident.
Sorry for playing Superman64.
Yeah,
Sorry for playing
that's
Superman
what we're really
64.
sorry about, because this is terrible.
I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
I'm just personally sorry that I'm dumb.
And I've tried before, and when you can't get past the first level of a game.
Yeah, you should play bad games. Like, you should understand
Yeah, I do.
what is a
I like to
bad
watch
game
people
versus...
play bad games.
Yeah, like, it's much better to watch someone else do it.
And I love YouTube videos about people complaining about bad games.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
you know,
those are the
angry
best.
video game nerd.
So, but,
You're doing all right, though, man. This is good.
Alright, so now
The thing is, if you miss, how many rings can you miss? And it's
3, I believe.
like,
And it's, total, not only, like, consecutive. So,
I all have my order and all your texts just got to me like half an hour late. I was wondering why I didn't see anybody order.
come on. We're gonna make it. Lift the 2 cars before they crush people.
So you did the ring?
I did. Throw that car. Who cares about the people that are in it?
You're supposed to be building this?
Can't get Superman to fly forward.
Oh, she almost died. That was exciting.
You want to save your friends? Solve my
This
maze.
is stupid.
Hey, let's fly through more fucking... Or
Wow, there's children watching, Tiny.
fly through more.
We have 10 seconds. Just, is there a bleep button you can hit on there? You technically can still. And it's gone, and she heard.
Fly through more.
I thought you to hold down B to fly.
No, it's once you're up, you hit B to accelerate.
you learn to
Look at, I can just see the frustration over there.
It... Work!
Wait a minute, didn't you just do the ring thing?
Oh no, you do the ring thing a lot in this game.
Wait a minute, so you did the ring thing.
Then I saved the people from being crushed by the 2 cars.
That worked?
And now, yes,
More rings.
now more
Because
rings.
I know towards the end, like, there's, like, corridors and actual fighting.
Yeah, you have to fight the people, but all the enemies, if I remember correctly, are flat shaded black. Like, they look like the shadows at the beginning of the Batman animated series, like, intro.
Placeholder art.
Like, there's no light source on them or anything. They just appear in absolute darkness. But you can walk up to them and still see Superman, like, red and blue. Oh, come on. I don't think I got that one. So just
This is just... And then hit the water like you die, right? Which makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, Superman's
Like,
not.
what?
I mean, if we want to talk about it, I don't think I actually
People
own
scripted.
Aquaman, but like Aquaman is also.
Oh, for the Xbox?
Yeah.
That's better. I think that's better than this, though. It has to be. At least just like you're fighting and stuff. Like this
Why
is just.
the rings? I don't get. Is there any fighting in this game? Or
There is like towards the end.
Towards the very end. So like, the idea is he's kidnapped them and put them in this virtual world.
Like how?
It's like you can do ice breath, heat vision, but you don't really use them for most of the game.
It's just
And
weird.
here's the better part: it then restarts you.
Like, so you're at the very beginning or something?
Actually, no, I don't think. Maybe we have an extra life. I thought it restarted at the beginning, but this is the first or the second maze set.
This just doesn't make sense.
I mean, it does. It's Warner Brothers stopped funding this game, and they said, "Put out what you have," and welcome to what they put out.
Put out.
Hey Zara. Thank you for watching me yet again. I appreciate it.
And thank you to everyone who's donated and shared the
Yes.
links, and like it is very much appreciated.
For a good cause.
Yes, we're working on raising money for the kids.
For the
We
kids.
want to raise $10,000.
I feel like we should be there.
I feel like we should be there too. Reality doesn't reflect that, but I feel like we should be there. But like we're still working on it, and we can still raise money up until December 31st. So, and if you want to raise money for your local Children's Miracle Network Hospital, you can sign up at extra-life.org.
Tiny, do you know what December 31st is?
It's the end of the year.
10 days after.
That's after 10 days of winter.
10 days after winter begins.
Yeah.
What?
What's your phone number again?
All you have to do is rewind.
What's your last name?
I know. That's Aaron's fault.
What was your social security number?
I didn't give that out. Not yet, at least. Although, if like my lawyer was in the room, I probably would have, and then like, not that I have.
If your lawyer was in the...
I'd probably forget that
if we were live streaming your
my law stuff.
Yeah.
With the lawyer that I don't
If
have.
my lawyer, Michael Cohen, was in the room,
He definitely be my lawyer. He's a fixer, man. He fixes things.
oh yeah.
He's so good at it, too.
Oh, we're there!
Oh, come on!
Come on, game!
Oh, better you than me.
You didn't even do anything wrong on that run.
I went slow. Okay. We can do it. Now I just want to do it. So. And Jay, I saw your my children ears. Or my child ears. Which makes me wonder if you're just collecting children's ears now.
It's creepy, like a Vietnam war vet.
For the kids.
I had my wisdom teeth taken out a couple weeks. Actually, you were on that. You were on the
Oh, yeah.
college text thread where everyone made fun of me because apparently they all were cool and
Well,
had it
I was
done.
thinking about it. I'm like,
They
I
had
never
it done in
got
their
mine
20s,
out.
and I'm like, I don't
See,
understand why this is.
I'm like ODB, you know. Aaron is here for the kids, to help the kids, for the kids.
But
Dirty bastard.
they asked me if I wanted to take home the teeth, and I'm like, what? To make a necklace out
Just
of
like
them?
Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is here for the children. I'm not sure what capacity, but
Oh,
Wu-Tang
Oh,
is there.
definitely.
if we want to play a bad game, we could play Shaolin style.
Okay, you didn't die in the water. That's probably a good idea.
I have Shaolin
I
style.
wonder, it might be on the Odroid.
I mean, we could also
check.
just hook up a PS3.
That too. I forgot the PS3 could play PS1 games. Oh, Linux is back.
I own Shaolin style. I do not own the Wu-Tang controller though.
I wish I had that. Yeah, it looks so. It's awful looking.
Yeah,
but I want it.
it is awful.
But I
Like
want it, though,
people
yeah.
who have held it,
I
like
wonder which Wu-Tang member designed that.
no one designed none of the Wu-Tang,
I'm
but
pretty sure that Master Killer made the.
I'm 100% certain.
Oh, you beat it by 15 seconds.
Wow, you're just showing off.
I love how it immediately cuts right into some other stupid time thing. So you have no
Yeah, do you gotta do the rings again or the car thing again?
Oh my god.
Yeah, the rings again?
It didn't give you any time to think.
I don't. It said something
And
about
then
putting.
immediately someone shot a
It
car.
said something about putting the police car at the end.
I couldn't read it. It didn't give me enough time unless you had A.
Oh, Linux said about Michael Cohen. I heard that's where Olivia Pope learned to fix. Hopefully not.
Sorry. I'm pretty sure Rizzo was in charge of that game because it keeps going with his. We want to be actually kung fu stars.
They did all the music for Afro Samurai.
Well, RZA
Well,
did.
he did. Yeah, not Wu-Tang, but also
I mean, obviously they like kung
also
fu.
both Man with the Iron Fists or whatever.
I saw the first one. I didn't see the
I
second
think I
one.
saw parts of the second one. I saw the first
I
one.
forgot they made a second one. I enjoyed the
No,
first
it's a
one.
movie.
It was stupid, but I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, I did see the first Man with the Iron Fist. Yeah, 'cause he won.
Yeah,
Yes, he was.
do you remember when we saw Afro Samurai 2 at PAX?
And it was like running horribly.
Oh yeah, it was running horribly. The guy's like,
did,
yeah.
did that come out?
Yes, I believe I actually own it.
Oh, yeah, that was,
Actually, I think it was only
good?
digital.
that was
Is it as
surprising.
good as the first one?
It was not good at all.
Okay.
Some hot slobbage.
I own the first one.
I still have to finish watching the Samurai Champloo episode. Like I can never like finish it.
Oh, why am I stuck on? Stuck on something.
Stuck on sweet graphics.
Any chance I had of finishing this on time just
Let's be honest.
went out that window.
Games nowadays do that shit. It doesn't matter because you have to throw something at a cop car in 7 seconds.
I'm just gonna fly around
I'm pretty sure that's not what you're supposed to do, but okay.
I couldn't read it fast enough.
He said throw something at a cop car. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You know what? I want to show off South Park. We'll show off South Park after this, and then we'll be done.
That's the one with the snowballs and the turkey.
The first-person shooter.
Yep. There's multiplayer, right?
There is. That's why I'm saying we can do that.
Let's go for it.
Or I mean, we could do Chef's Love Shack. That's just a trivia game.
I don't trivia.
I don't think Carts came out on the N64. I think that's only PlayStation.
All right, Jay said, all right, fams, I gotta head out. Have a great afternoon.
You too, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
I forgot you were in a different time zone, so I was like, wait, wasn't I supposed to leave an hour ago? And yeah, different time zone. Dave knows how they work.
They work just like December 21st, man.
No, see, time zone's more relevant to my life than knowing what day the calendar says winter starts.
It's just common
The
knowledge.
thing is, you can't wear like a thick winter jacket until the 23rd.
That's not true either.
That's just rules to the game.
You guys are just fake newsing over here.
Hey, Aaron, when's the last time you thought I wore a thick winter jacket?
Never.
I think Canada probably.
Yeah, probably.
Back in your 3 quick Canada days.
Dude, was there anything to do?
Just like my sister. Like, it was a long weekend.
Like after like 6 o'clock, was there like?
I mean, there was nothing to do in
Like if you were
town.
If you were hungry, could you get something to eat?
I was in Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, 2 hours outside of.
For some reason, I thought Newfoundland. I was like, at least in Newfoundland, the blood people
outside of
drink.
Halifax. Well, that's so. There were 3 bars.
That's all I would do.
There was a Subway.
Is there a grocery store?
Yes, there was
Like
one.
a sandwich shop.
And it closed at 3 p.m.
Yes. There was only one stoplight in this town.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you expect out of? All right, wait, we gotta read what the hell it says to do.
Put the cop car at the end of the road.
Quick! Get it? Oh no!
Get up!
man,
I don't.
that's
What?
You just killed the police officer like immediately. This is cruel, man.
Why not?
This is
checkpoint
better. You know
after
what?
the
This
ring?
is still more engaging than that Batman game.
It probably is.
Like, I was just bored with that back. Like, now I'm doing this out of spite. Like, we will save those police officers.
It's crazy how much better it looks on the street.
Like,
think
that's with the compression. Like, we're not.
Pick up that cop car, just dive as far up as you can and try to get to the road. Because they're shooting at you, but
Well,
you
the
don't
problem
know
was
they're
the
shooting at you.
lip of the cop car was stuck on the floor geometry.
Geometry. I don't think that's a phrase, but whatever.
Okay.
I hate it when my lips get stuck on the floor geometry.
Stop putting your mouth
Are you
on
in a
it.
lot of video games?
Yeah.
You might have some personal decisions to make.
Anyway, so there was one stoplight in this town. There was another so there was a Subway. I almost never ate at the Subway, but there was like this real good other sandwich shop, like local one.
It's like if you don't get along with your coworker at a place like that, like you
Lobster
just
rolls.
have like no.
That was the thing. Like I remember going to parties at coworkers' house because I lived in a bed and breakfast that essentially the studio had for expats to live in while they found permanent housing.
Okay.
So,
What was your job title when you were there?
I was a project coordinator and associate producer.
So you basically said technical graphics on level 4.
Yeah, with an N64 control in my hand.
Get it! Floor geometry!
So
be
where are you
damned!
supposed to take this thing?
The end of the road. It just says the end of the road.
Along we go
Okay, do you have to dodge
to
it?
Oh,
the
there's an ending.
end.
The police department is
road.
just the police department is just a banner.
Hey, there's another maze.
So the good parts of the game last 1 second.
Let
At least
Go.
this one is like a minute though, so that's something, right?
Well, it's just hard and you can't finish it in a minute.
So somebody really played this and like, yeah, this is it. How much is $65?
It's definitely, yeah.
We're
like
going the
one
hell
guy
out.
was
Oh
like-
yeah.
One guy was like, "You're in charge of the rings." Okay, boss, we gotta put these rings in places.
The boss left me in charge of the ring. Add more rings.
And they're gonna make it look like you should fly right into a building, but don't, because there's another one around the side of the
There'll
building.
be a whole open world, but you can't do anything
Nope.
in it.
Rings and only.
Well, also,
We
you
will
can't-
render the other buildings for 1,000 miles away, though.
You can't see. Yeah, you can't see the other building.
Oh,
It's right there.
It's very foggy.
What are you
in
doing?
Metropolis.
No!
I missed it. It's like right there.
Yeah, but where are we gonna?
Man, you let Lex win. You know better than I would, man. This is crazy.
I like how he has to say, if you want to save your friends every time.
Yeah,
Like, that ring makes you want to climb in that building.
You know, like, what, man, Lex, just kill him, man. I can find a new Jimmy, a new Lois, just kill him.
Nobody cares about Jimmy.
Everybody knows, no Superman, everybody knows. I'll meet somebody else.
I like. I was reading one of the books for like the universe where like the Justice League are the crime syndicate, and Jimmy Olsen is like Superman's #1 enforcer.
Really?
He's been like pumping Bane juice.
That sounds healthy.
So,
You have to play that character if they made a show. Bill Burr.
destroy the dark shadow.
Fart?
Whatever.
How hard is it?
You gotta fight these guys? Well, that is bad. They look like park rangers.
But what are you supposed to do?
I'm trying to punch them, but there's punch.
Well, please do.
So you work it out, because it's that maze again if you don't.
Okay, it's still in the game. It's really, oh, fuck.
You can hear Lex laughing all the way.
I love how someone had to record that.
Why did they do this? This game is just trolling you. It's just... The fact that you're still playing it is amazing to me, because I would have given up after the first level, which I've never successfully beaten. I applaud your efforts. That's what's up.
What happens if you miss a ring? Does anything happen?
You can miss up to 3. Okay.
You hear that a different noise as you go through the next ring. It sounds like an electric noise.
Yeah.
That's to signify that, like, oh, you missed 1. If you missed 3, if you hear that noise 3 times.
So they don't like cut Jimmy's head.
No, in this N64 game, they're not like, let's cut Jimmy Olsen's head off.
Okay, so you hear gunshot noises.
Oh, they're shooting. They're
gun.
You can see them. Like, I have a little I've taken a little damage. Because I think also the mist is supposed to be like kryptonite mist.
Oh, come on!
Buddy, everything is going to be, and then there was a ring maze.
This really is the worst game ever made. Like this, at least, you know what, E.T. was bad, but like, you could see what Howard Scott Warshaw was trying to do.
Right.
This
Also,
is just...
made by one person.
In like 5 weeks,
Something
maybe?
like 8 weeks or something like that.
This is just...
E.T. for the entire 26.
I want to watch that documentary again, because this is just abysmal. Like, you do something that's almost fun, and like, fly through the rings again.
The problem is, like, even, like, think about every Superman game, and, like, okay is the best descriptor you're gonna get on a Superman game.
Like, all right, just imagine in this game there were no ring mazes. They just did the stupid things in between. It would still be the worst game ever made, but at least there wouldn't be the rings.
Yeah.
Like, just you get to go do other things other than fly through freaking rings. It's almost like they're like, hey, Superman can fly. You guys know?
And how are these rings just suspended in the middle of nothing?
Well, so you're in a virtual world. At the beginning, you walk into a portal, and that's supposed to. You're in a computer, essentially. You're in trouble.
Like,
So-
you're real inside the computer?
So, like,
You
what are
are.
the consequences then?
Use your super breath to blow 3 tornadoes away.
Good luck, man.
I've seen this on. I've seen this on
Going to see what super breath is. Freeze breath. Use freezing breath with up C. I assume it's breath they want us to use. I guess.
freezing breath.
Up C.
Is there a time limit?
I'm trying to just get off the ground right now.
Okay, there's 3 tornadoes. They said tornadoes and not tomatoes.
Does the C? I don't know what I'm.
Wait.
I'm hitting up C.
Oh, you changed the heat. Hold it? Wait, do up C and then
At least
up the
there's no
button to
time
punch.
limit. That's the one thing. Nope.
What?
How were you supposed to know?
How does Lex win? Because some tornado stood still for 30 seconds.
Gosh.
Oh no.
Let's play South Park.
Where is it?
I got the one right here.
Hey, you stuck in there, man. I would have
I
been.
know,
quick,
that was
man.
good. You gave the people what they wanted, I guess.
Yeah.